before.
I do not remember. I got new headphones, by the way.
Sounds like it. Sounds like you're kind of talking
Huh?
down. It's like you're talking different.
Is it more deep?
No, it's less deep. It's like you're talking through a cardboard.
Talking through cardboard. It might just be my natural voice. My other mic may have made my voice sound deeper. I don't know. It could be the mic making my voice sound high pitch. I'm not sure.
I've unlocked my first ghost ship, so I have to record my experience for Seth. But what did you want to do? There was Dragon Ball Z. It wasn't there
Dragon
Genshin
Ball Z,
Impact and then something else.
Genshin Impact, Dragon Ball Z, and I think just wanted to work with you before with you was the other one, weren't it? Something like that.
Well, I did a tournament. I won the match.
Okay, let's see. Now we have to see what. I
I
think we
know.
have to do local one. Hold on.
Well, that's what I'm going to.
War is coming to
I
you.
know it on YouTube.
Enjoy it.
Oh, well, look at that on YouTube. Hold
It
it.
shows you where I am now.
Shut up, Mom.
Look. Have you ever seen so many in one place?
Help.
That's jealous because you don't have one.
Prepare to lose.
Alright, so let's see.
There, just got him. You got it?
Now GG. Oh no, it's co-op play mode.
Oh,
Is it co-op play mode?
no, I meant to do that.
I need to get my membership back.
Granny,
On what?
put the...
Mine. My card's done. My card. Oh!
I did not meant to hit that.
Hold on, let me see.
No. Yeah, I know. I went to the store
I
now.
think it's co-op. Co-op play, right? Co-op play. Alright, what does it say? Does that say offline? Yeah, co-op challenge play. Okay, here. That's it. We need 3. Wait, let me see one. Players on the console. Okay, hold up. Players with
So,
is online or offline use swing mode.
so you wanted footage of the ghost ship. I mean, he wanted footage of me trying to figure out a ghost ship.
No fuck is swing? I don't know fuck. Okay, we're 3.
So do you remember which one it was, since you called me out of the blue?
I'm assuming we need this one without So we have to use our Joy-Con for swing. Yes. We have to grip our Joy-Con for swing. Like actual tennis.
Hello? Hello.
Let's go.
I want to see how this works. We're gonna have to dock the switch now. I want to see how this works. I need a stand. Should we get my key? Hold on.
So what you guys doing today, Courtney?
I'm playing Mario Tennis.
Cool. I tried to play tennis one time.
Now, Cutter, I was going to mention these. You see those weird nodes?
I played tennis once a long time ago.
Oh, really? You
Yep.
tennis? Why don't you prove it? Or you stay on the weekend? That's silly. Yeah, I think it's wrong.
Hello.
Don't start me.
Whoops.
According, I think you have to go to
I
multiplayer.
blew it up.
No.
Yeah.
Hold on. No. Alright, baby. I don't think. Yours are? Do you want me to charge your Switch?
Hello.
We need chargers that one. So should we use my Switch for the charging? So does that mean you can't play? Let's see, what is your Joy-Con percentage? Okay, we're gonna drop it. Paul,
Yep.
we'll be back after Sarah's Switch charges, okay? You want me to just drop yours for now? Wait a minute. If I put the game in mine, can you play it that way? Yeah. Oh, we can play on the TV. Right! If I can find the room. Alright, come on. Let's go search for the room. Have your phone remote. The phone remote doesn't work. I'll go find it.
I was a remote once.
You?
Uh-huh.
Did you
Yeah.
watch the video?
No,
Yeah.
man. I'm taking this ghost ship apart.
So you watched the video?
No, I'm streaming. I'm streaming this
Okay.
to record it for Seth. I told you this, didn't I?
You didn't say you were streaming. You said something, though.
Oh. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so you decided, you figured out which one it was? Because you gotta help me keep track of this stuff, man. I'm so sick right now. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
I think it was UV4, Genshin Impact, and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, and then some other stuff, I guess. You gotta let me know when you
Right.
want to do
A
these
lot.
things. You gotta hit me up and stuff because I'm losing my mind right now.
I'll let you pick the times, because you know me. Say it, never get done. One day I'll say it out of nowhere, not pick a day, disappear for a couple of weeks. You know
just
me.
gotta let me know when it comes to your mind because I keep forgetting.
I do let you know when it comes to my mind. It comes to my mind once and then it disappears forever.
Anyways, I can do something with you now if you want.
Okay, sure, but I don't know what.
Well, why don't you watch me take this ghost ship apart, and then after that we'll do Genshin Impact, okay?
Alright, I might be a higher level than you, but you know,
Of course you're higher
just
level
letting you
than
know if
me.
you ever join my world, it will be hell. You know, I disappeared for weeks.
I
And
got
that's what I've been
fixated
doing.
on doing co-op and other stuff because I just felt lonely. So I
What
started
in
doing
Genshin
other.
Impact?
So I started
Co-op's
doing.
the only thing I did in Genshin Impact was co-op. I haven't even done my um commissions, which I should because it gives me XP. That I was fed up with commissions. I am at such a high level. I've been doing commissions over and over again, and I got fed up with the game. Dragon Spine, I've 100%. It. There's nothing left for me to do. I was
I've
bored
got
of that.
two. I've barely done anything.
I've maxed out part one of the Dragon Spine story, part two of the Dragon Spine story. I've done all quests basically. I've done all 18 quests and I've got 2 more left, which I'm almost complete as well. I've done a ton of commissions. I've got bored of the game. I've got almost all the characters. I got another character yesterday. I've only got like 8 characters to get, and I've got them all until they release more. I'm almost done, and I got bored of Genshin Impact basically. I've got too many characters. All I need is Gigi, Tekwing, Ketchin. I can't pronounce that name, dear God. It's with a Q, but that's not how you pronounce it. Genshin Impact's got some weird names, but you get the point. I've got a couple of characters.
I didn't see your phone. Maybe it's on the bed and. Ah! Well, that's exactly why. That's exactly why we should play Genshin in the. Cause
I'm fed up of it. Well, not alone. I've been doing this.
I got
multiplayer stuff.
fixated on playing with you guys, and you don't have anything better to do, so just help me,
I guess, yeah.
or else.
Suppose indeed.
But for now, watch me take this ship apart.
Yeah.
That I accidentally blew up explosively decompressed style and didn't realize it. But don't tell Seth.
I'll be. Okay. I will be AFK for a minute, alright? Also, who's the new guy in this group?
I forgot why I did it to help him do something. I think it was a stream
Is it-
something.
Is it Hitler by any chance?
We
Because
play
Oh,
he plays War Thunder with me sometimes.
dude, why is Hitler in a group chat? Why is Hitler in a group? That profile pic says
I don't ask questions. He said he just wants to be friends.
Okay, but I want 10 snipers on him. Deal? Deal?
Sure. Wait, what?
I want 10 snipers on him. Just because the profile pic is a bit concerning. Or is it just a mustache looking very similar to someone else's? Just snipers on him. Quick snipers.
There we go, Cutter. That's how
He
it's
looks worrying some. I'm watching him. I've been watching him for a couple of weeks. I know he joined ages ago. I just never asked you. When I disappeared from Discord, I mean, I did take a break from Discord, but
I think it was so that we can. I think he was
Yeah,
streaming something for me.
I'm still keeping an eye on him now. I do not trust him.
I think he was streaming something, is what it was.
Still don't trust him.
I play War Thunder with him. I've been teaching him.
I don't trust him, so I feel like he's gonna kill one of us. That might just be my that might just be me, because I've been through a lot of situations where I live. Well, let's say you deal with a lot of fights and knife crimes, Aid England.
Look,
So I don't
man,
trust many people.
I know
I don't
you
trust
were
them.
around during World War II, but sometimes you just gotta remember.
I don't trust them. Just look at that man. It says suspicious all over. I will be AFK, okay? Fuck you.
That's a
Keep
peak.
tabs on him
That is
for
an
me.
apex male. What's that?
Keep tabs on him for me. I will be
Well, I was
AFK.
seeing him about every day before I went to the hospital.
I still don't trust him.
Before I had to go to the ER.
It's not here.
I still don't trust him, Q. You can't change my mind yet. Not yet, anyway. I'll be AFK. Remember, keep tabs on him.
Alright. Is that Churchill's training kicking in?
Cutter, seems like the AI has gone all haywire in here. It's wreaking havoc on all the ship systems. Keep your nose down and your eyes up, Cutter.
Airlock pressure levels dropping. Deposit accepted.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Tethers restored.
Have a nice day.
User entered your channel.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm not scared.
I noticed you started playing it. I mean, you're still playing it.
Yeah, I didn't sleep.
You're pretty. You didn't sleep? Wait, have you been playing it all this time?
No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
thank God.
I might as well have not have slept because I kept waking up. I drugged myself and kept waking up and
Yeah, I'm watching your heroic journey.
my
of
body's
taking,
been hurting since my heroic journey.
Yeah, it looks like you're trying to take the reactor out.
I didn't know the reactor was there. I just before you said just as soon as you said it looks like you're taking the reactor out, I actually just seen it. that was
Oh.
timing.
Oh, by the way, do you want to know how you destroyed those the green blocks?
Wait a minute. That's coolant, isn't it?
Nope. That green block is shielded. You need to throw something at it. That's literally all you have to do.
Okay.
And it'll come right off. Literally, I thought you had to use explosives to get it for the longest time until I went into that scan view and read it, and it says highly resistant to heat, extremely weak to impact. Q, you're about to set that thing off if you keep using that cutting laser like that. You almost.
I'm actually gotten better at using it compared to the precision laser.
Oh, you're gonna have to use lasers on this. You're on the ghost ship, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta use lasers to get rid of those AIs on there. You actually gonna have to use the precision laser to actually get off.
Spooky. I just been cutting them out of the wall and just throwing the whole wall in the furnace.
Yeah, but you can't do that with the reactor. Now, can you?
You're not my dad.
Generally, what? Okay. Throw the reactor in the furnace. Boss is what happened.
Well, Cutters, looks like you
Oh,
have
and there you go.
fully
Look, it's
exercised
free.
This vessel. Should be safe to salvage now.
I've exercised it.
Mostly.
He
Yep.
said it looks like you fully exercised.
Now you can just simply cut off that, take that, reactor. I'm taking the reactor with me. How about all the radiation? What radiation?
It's all part of your imagination.
Yeah. Okay, continue.
No, it's not what I wanted. No,
You took the entire thing down there, didn't you? Yep.
I lied. Hey, it
Well,
worked though.
yeah, I was about to say it's gonna work. Now you gotta take the other thing and bring that up to the furnace. That goes to the furnace, not the okay. This game is kind of funny. About the stupid things you can get yourself into. Wait a second.
Valuable component incinerated. Don't do that.
They didn't like that.
What?
That I put that in the furnace.
What in the furnace?
The base plate to the reactor.
What'd it say?
It said valuable artifact destroyed in furnace. Don't do that. And at the top
I don't
left it said reactor plate class 1 plate destroyed or something like that. See, I don't normally put that. I don't normally put that plate in there in the furnace anyway.
Well, normally you wouldn't, but you're doing a different ship now. The reactor's in a different spot. You used to. Oh, wait a minute. You never did a fuel shutdown, did you, on this thing?
I put the key in the thing.
Okay. Okay.
I accidentally blew up the ship before that, though.
Okay, so you learned.
Well, so this is the same ship. I didn't get another one. It's the same one.
But you've learned,
Learned what?
right? Not to do that.
No, what happened was is I forgot to reopen the door after when it came inside. I forgot to re-depressurize it. And then I cut on the wall and it just exploded.
Yeah, I mean.
It threw me. I think I got it. I think I recorded it, but it threw me all the way down there to the bin.
And it blasted out a huge chunk of the ship, right?
Uh huh.
And now you learned your. Now you learned. Right?
Actually, it might have been the AI that did it.
The AI. Oh yeah, the AI will repressurize the ship.
And that was probably what did it then, because I already had the floor cut out. I already had part of the floor cut out when that happened.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I'm doing a weaker ship. I mean, a lesser ship. Dude, the huge ships. I thought the ships I were taking apart a while ago were massive. Oh no, the other ships I tried to take apart yesterday are just stupid size. You know how stupid size?
Gargantuan.
I
Warhammer
got
stupid.
lost. Warhammer stupid, no. Nothing can get Warhammer stupid. Kilometer thick armor is not is on a whole new level of stupid.
Sounds like Warhammer to me.
Huh?
I was joking. I said it sounds like Warhammer to me.
people's thing whenever they saw one of those moving cathedrals.
Credit awarded.
A, moving cathedral. B, you really want to know B? Kilometer thick, sides on it with shields.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Hey, like a door. I don't like doors.
Open fuel shutoff valve.
Yeah, you need to push that. Out the airlock you go.
Go look at the bathroom. Go look at your mouth. Take the wet water and clean it.
Hi.
Why are you so sad? And depressed. And don't say 'cause I am, 'cause I don't want to hear that.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits
No,
transferred.
not me. I'm not depressed.
You alive?
Yep. Nancy asked me what I sound so sad and depressed, and I didn't know what to say. I was trying to figure out what to say.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Because you haven't had your daily pizza? That can only be it.
That has to be it.
Push. There we go.
Yay!
What?
I found the struts for the nacelles without actually being able to see it.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is this one of the weaker ones? The ones I don't have to worry about that? Oh yeah. I had to buy repair kits. I didn't have enough
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
repairing on my tools, so I just
Hmm?
did a easy ship. Forgot how easy these weaker ships are. Half of me just wants to blow this thing in half with deck charges. I bet you want deck charges, don't you?
Hold on, I'm turning off the light. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
I'm back. Had to turn off the light.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, my head's been hurting. I've been in pain all day.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I'm hoping at least this game is relaxing enough for you. It's one of those games you don't have to think about what you're doing. You just do it. Right?
Yeah, not too much.
Yeah, it's... I'm hoping that it at least is something
Yeah, I
that
think
makes
so.
you feel better.
At least it should be.
That's one of the reasons I like it.
I was
You don't
playing
really have
with it a little bit earlier.
You
When
don't
I
really
was
have to think
dizzy.
about it.
I started feeling anxious, so I took a break.
Oh, you got dizzy playing it? Yeah.
Well, not.
I
I was kind of already dizzy. I've been waking up constantly. Mike made some hot dogs and stuff. I mean, made a sausage dog, and I tried to eat it, and I almost threw up.
I like how you're just cutting those off after you've already removed the engine mount.
Might as well. I thought maybe they'd give me a better score.
Oh,
Or like, at least he cleared it out for us.
yeah, get my credits. You know what I did with the ghost ship once, Q?
Hmm.
It completely locked me out, and there was no way for me to get back inside the ship.
Salvage deposit.
So I popped the engine on the back. I let that be the vent. You know how you popped out yours
Mm-hmm.
on accident that one time? Yeah, I just popped it out purposely.
A strategic solution.
Yeah. You're not gonna let me in, huh? What if I just did this?
Sometimes I use the pushback from this laser to help my traverse. Sometimes I'll be going towards something and then I'll use the laser for something I was going to cut. And then I don't have to worry about using counter thrust. Because it'll counter most, it usually counters it.
Raw material
It's
processed.
nice, I guess.
Credits deposited.
Well, it gets a little annoying holding the retrograde button. I don't know,
I
I
guess-
don't like feeling spaghetti arm.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you haven't unlocked more powerful retros yet.
Nope.
Whenever you get more powerful retros, it's actually better.
Yeah, I got the basic ones. So it's slightly annoying to use them so much.
Material deposited.
Yeah, I got the better retros. They I actually held off on getting them for a long time because I thought, oh, they just be pointless. It's just pointless. It'll be pointless. No, it's not.
Seth's wisdom.
Yes. Yeah, sure, my wisdom.
Now I gotta get this little shit out of here. Oh yeah, and this too. I'll do that.
I really hate how sometimes you just know if something's cut free yet or not. It's like, you're fairly sure it's cut free. It should be cut free, but you don't know if it's cut free yet or not.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta take the chance and tether it.
Yeah. Luckily, I just...
Like, Because it's hard. It's not so easy for you to just move it yourself anyway, right?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. I was trying to get these bottom plates out so I could get to the chairs.
Yeah, it happens.
I can't wait till you end up getting the, having to deal with a forklift. That's hilarious. It's actually not a item you use, it's just extremely heavy. So heavy you could barely move it with your tether. I mean with your gun by yourself.
Yeah.
So, like, you think it's free or something, and then it starts moving, and once it starts moving, good luck stopping.
This mackerel is easier to separate at the hanger. You know why?
What?
Because this version of the mackerel is easier to separate on the hanger.
Why?
Because the hanger's actually made areas made of 2 sections instead of 1 section, and then the hanger section in the center.
I don't pay attention to the ship types.
Well, there's like
I know.
they're all. It's still a mackerel, but it's the ghost ship mackerel, and it's different. It's slightly different because the stuff's in
find the-
different
did-
spots.
Did you find the ghost helmet?
No,
You didn't find the ghost helmet in there yet?
it probably got blown up, so.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's the only reason why you would do the ghost ship. Now you just gotta do a second ghost ship. There's a helmet in there. It should be in the cabin.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Is the cabin still intact?
Well, I didn't find anything in there besides a key,
Look in the cabin
and there was a
should be
log
a
in
helmet.
there.
Oh, a log, yes, that's it.
Yeah.
It should have been a helmet. Log, but yeah. Okay, good. You found it. What do you say? The guy in the log.
I don't remember.
Alright, that's fine.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I trusted you.
Get over it. I also like how precise this thing is. Because I could be
What, the
moving
laser?
past... Yeah, I could be moving past something. And then I'll hit the trigger, and even though I'm not actually facing it, it'll still cut it.
Yeah. It is fairly good at where you wanted it, it'll cut. Sometimes, then other times you're like me and you accidentally cut a whole section out and detonate all the hydrocarbons in an area and explode
Yeah.
in a brilliant flash of white.
We don't talk about that. Those are the before times.
Yeah. Those are the painful times. I don't use it around valuable things like the airlock. I'll put it like that.
Credits transferred.
I'll use the point laser for the airlock.
I've already used it with the airlock. Didn't you see?
Yeah, I know you did, but I've sliced the airlock in two doing that before.
I've done it too.
Account credit applied.
Today. Before I started streaming it.
Yeah, it's easy to do, isn't it?
Well, I wasn't paying attention, but I did learn something. But it's really useful because you can cut through like 2 or 3 of them at a time.
I know that's its greatest and worst strength.
Yeah, you just gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Well, this should be free now, alright? Yeah, everything here's free.
I like how whenever the Weaver guy, when I started this, he's like those red things. He didn't even call them AI. He said Lynx doesn't want anything to do with them at all.
Uh-huh.
You can burn them or throw them in the furnace.
Yeah.
And then whenever. And then later on, it starts going haywire. He's like, "All right, the AI's gone haywire." It's like he didn't even acknowledge what it was until it was already fucking up everything.
Because you get a note saying AI is illegal.
Oh, I
So-
know.
So it's like self-aware AI is illegal in this world. So it's like,
Well, I remember you telling me that it had one of those things on top of something when you're telling me a story.
yeah.
And then I seen that, and I was like, "That's probably an AI, isn't it?" And he's like, "All right, you see those? I forgot what he called them, a strobe thing or something."
Yeah.
And he's like, "We don't want nothing to do with that at all. You hear nothing?"
Salvage
Yeah.
secured. Account credit applied.
I also kind of like how he explains it to you.
Ship, and then after I started cutting them out of the ship, and he's like, "All right, so the AI's gone haywire, so you're gonna have to get rid of it." He's like, "You're gonna have to get rid of it."
Mhm.
And it's like, "Oh, okay, now he calls it AI."
It's part of the Halloween update, apparently.
Spooks. I'm spooked.
Yeah. Yeah, they were gonna add something spooky. Yeah. Like, it's a ghost ship with just AI in it. Hey, that makes scientific sense.
Sure.
You mean the AI doesn't make scientific sense to you?
I don't know, man.
Well, it would make ships start acting all funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it does help explain it. But I'm spooked.
Why is my ship acting all poltergeisty? Oh, there's a rogue AI in there. Oh,
And after I killed him, he's like,
lovely.
"You've exercised it." I love that. part.
yeah.
Now that we've exercised it. Cause see, like, whenever you first get the ability to see them, he talks about them, and he's like, "Oh, it's just in their heads." Besides, you ain't gonna let it spook you, aren't you? We ain't afraid of no ghost. And then after you get rid of all the AI that's causing the ghostly phenomenon, he's like, "Now that we've exorcised it," and it's like, yeah, okay. I just liked how it just loops, it just, it feeds back into itself, it's kind of brilliant,
Yeah, he doesn't want to scare you over it.
Because it's like, oh, it ain't no ghost, we know it's just some sparks. That's what it said in the message in the game. It said, "We know it's just sparks, it ain't nothing." People are,
Project processed. Credits awarded.
Other people don't want to take part in that shit because it's spooky.
yeah,
You're
he said that people were reporting seeing figures in the fog and stuff, and he's like, "We know it's just electrical sparks." And then after I get rid of the AI, he's like, "Now that we've exercised the ship," it's like, okay.
Isn't there a saying, ignorance is bliss? Ignorance is the situation that you just put yourself in.
Sometime. But it's also a curse.
Material deposited.
But once you do it the first time, you think, oh boy, it's easy to do these ghost ships. Maybe I can make a fortune off of them.
Until they keep blowing up because they keep pressurizing while you're cutting them.
Oh, I fixed that problem real quick.
By venting it.
I went into each room individually and ripped out things like the glass. I just ripped out the glass and I to prevent it from depressurizing. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I was like, if it keeps doing this, I'm gonna end up exploding this thing. So I started ripping like huge components out of the thing to prevent it from ever thinking about pressurizing again.
Sounds about right.
I mean, you didn't know what was going on, it seemed like, but that's what you need to do. Like, the very second you depressurize a room, cut it open.
Raw material processed. Credits
It'll stop the
deposited.
ghost ship from screwing with you.
Makes sense.
That doesn't mean that I haven't been in a, like, where
That
it just
also
won't
means
open.
I'm gonna have to rip the panels off of the airlock after I get inside and open it.
Oh no, it can still activate it. Yeah, it can still very much activate them. Don't do that.
Material
Look at this mess of a ship.
Well, it isn't gonna haunt anyone anymore, is it?
I've murdered it.
You would have made Data proud.
Yeah. I guess he would consider it mostly an efficient, effective method of getting rid of the AI problem. Just completely dismantle it.
Eh.
object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
I'm certain Data wouldn't have some sort of familiar connection to it.
You mean reservations about it? Nah.
Yeah.
Data is, he would be curious, but after a certain point, he'll know that it's restricted by a certain amount and it can't be or grow like he can.
No. This AI is not restricted by any amount. You know what it wants to do?
Take over the world.
It thinks humans are a plague in the universe and must be annihilated or assimilated.
That's why all these ships are ghost ships.
Yep.
Well,
The robot god.
even
They call
more.
themselves the robot gods.
Well, Data might have something to say about that. Knowing Data.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, if you probably already got it, where it says, I am God.
No.
I am robot god. Oh, you have it? Oh, you need to look
I've
for data
heard
logs.
Raw material processed.
I've heard messages talking about the Church of them or whatever, and how it's illegal by New Australia to have AI or anything like that. Some new Australian law, and you can't even talk about it. And if
What's
you
the
know,
biggest
anyone that follows the Church of the Machine God, you got to report them as per the law of New Australia or some shit like that. I'd have to go back and look.
Oh god, I haven't heard that one. That's actually kind of funny. Is it a voice thing or is it something you have to
It's a
read?
message, yeah. You gotta read it.
That's sad. Let's see what else I want to do.
I think it's on the loading screen too. When you do what?
Did that actually do anything? Not really.
Accepted.
Yeah, that's going in there. I didn't even get the. Well. I was hoping to cut something in half with explosives, but it didn't work out as well as I thought it would.
Well, it happens.
Materials deposited.
want to live in New Australia?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
It's a real paradise.
Hey, I mean, at least the AI god ain't going there anytime soon. Did you hear about that guy? He assimilates people. Right?
The robot overlord?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Q, no. You're not gonna be a follower of the Church of the Robot, are you?
Oh, of course not. Who else would want to dispute the undeniable truth that the robot god gives us salvation? I mean, no.
Yes, Q's eyes twitch and glow at the same time.
Praise be to our true Lord.
And some guy that was about to let you into New Australia rejects your passport. Yeah, I think we're going a different way.
9,000. Thank you for your purchase. Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day.
Yeehaw. See, that thing was so heavy I had to use a tether on the cheek of the cockpit. I couldn't tow it. And when
Yeah,
I
I
tried
know.
to tow it and or launch it, it just threw me instead.
Yeah, I know. It's heavy.
Suspiciously heavy.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Good luck. Let's see if the game crashes.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
Okay. It worked. Okay, so the processor's clear. But now I gotta chop all these things up. It's a known glitch in the game that I read on the official discussions page that they have for the game, the developers. And one of the known bugs is that if you try to put too much into the furnace at one time, it'll break the game.
Weird. I just throw that entire chunk in the furnace. I guess my computer.
Yeah, because when you went to bed last night, the game actually crashed. It gave me a crash report warning. Yeah, and I just went to bed, or tried to. Tried to. And there's the last bit of the ship.
Material deposited. Raw material process. Credits to
Oh, Q, don't leave yet. You're actually missing something. That green down there means something hasn't, on that barge hasn't, locked down. Actually, I think it's inside the airlock. I think it's the
The
other thing
handle.
inside the airlock. No. The manipulator thing inside the airlock. Yeah, just sling that thing out a little from the airlock. It'll lock down. There it goes.
Oh. Drop my controller. Not bad for scrapping the whole thing, I guess. Or did I do a double shift for this one? I don't remember. Blue World's roleplay. Messages. Hi. So our big campaign just finished and now I've been thinking of DMing a Blue World game. Alternate Earth where AI intervened before the Great Swampification. I've attached the pages for character. We'll be accepting up to 8 players. P.S. Links got really weird when I mentioned it was an AI-themed campaign, so if we can avoid them hearing about this, it would be great. Alright, Weaver. Ghost ships. Hey, Cutter. So these ships keep popping up on the edges of frontier vessels without crews. Empty, manifestos cleared, blaring weird radio signals. Our best guess is bandits. But of course, once jaws get wagging, you get a bunch of ghost stories, seeing figures through the fog and all that hogwash. Try not to let anything spook you. It's just a bunch of fried circuits. I'll be checking if anything's strange. Keep your head down, don't be afraid of no ghost. Lily from Lynx, Ghost Ships. Hey Cutters, here just for a friendly reminder, that programming our propagation of artificial intelligence is strictly forbidden. We at Lynx understand the appeal. Wow, completely automated workforce. Sounds like a dream come true. But sadly, laws are clear under the Artificial Intelligence Act of New Australia. If you see a friend or colleague talking about AI, building AI, or a machine god, please reach out to Link's representative in concern. Remember, our lines are purely confidential. Sources are properly compensated. Happy cutting. Lily, smiley face.
Wow, that's actually extremely nice, isn't it?
Yeah, and then here's another one. Starting this week, we'll be receiving semi-regular shipments of ships found at the edges of frontier. You may have referred to ghost ships. Please note, ghost ships are a colloquialism. I can't.
Yeah,
I'm having a hard time seeing, let alone.
I know what
I'm
you
having
mean.
a hard enough time reading right now.
I know what you mean. You don't
Thanks.
have to pronounce it perfectly.
Takes no responsibility for any corporeal entities encountered aboard these vessels. These ships have been gently used by previous crews that were being discarded for reasons we're not legally required to ascertain. A reminder that all vessels, either previously Lynx owned or otherwise, void their ownership rights if uninhabited for 3 days. Under stellar law, Linux has first salvage rights to uninhabited vessels as outlined in page 178, section C, amendum 5.2 of your Lynx handbook. Please note that while a preliminary sweep of the ship has been done, revealing only minorly anomalous readings, a more in-depth assessment of any issues, terrestrial or otherwise, is the sole responsibility of the assigned shipbreaker. Any questions can be directed to HR hotline. Happy scrapping.
I love that. It's like any questions can be directed to HR. Okay.
Yeah,
But HR keeps rejecting my calls. It's almost like HR doesn't exist. Right.
yeah, please direct your concerns to HR.
And HR just doesn't. HR stopped accepting my calls.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna try and take a quick break. I gotta get more repair kits anyway. I gotta get some more water. Okay, there.
Hey, airlock is working now.
Paradox.
What?
Who's working?
Come on, airlock. This airlock's only working. I got a ghost ship, and this airlock's working only when it wants to. I can't even get inside of it, so I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna split this thing open at. To purge. Forcefully purge. Right then. What if anything is here? Objects? Nothing. Alright. Got it. I got it right here then. Demo charge. Damn it. Would that damage the main ring? No. Okay. had to just fly off. Try to. Well, airlock pressure just dropped. I just heard that, so
Huh?
maybe I can get in there.
I'm tired.
Oh,
No, 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 no.
sweet. The airlock now works. Buggers.
Huh. Why is my computer moved? I didn't move it, did I? It's like all sideways and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna try another ship now. King of Europa. Ooh. A medium. Oh shit, these are all hard. Alright, I'm trying a different one now. Seth,
Yeah.
I'm back. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. 17 AI. Where are the other AIs at then? Like it can stop me now. It's screwing up some systems, but I have full control now. Make sure there's none left in here. Ah, there they are.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Oh, wait a minute. That's right, I already cut this thing in half. Back here for a bit.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
There's the last player.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
You okay, Q?
Yeah, just hurting. But I'm doing alright.
I bet you can't wait to try the harder ones.
Well, this one. Well, the ones I had available said they were hard. This one
You're
said
just
it was medium.
They're a bit different. You're just. I do those hard ones all the time now. They're difficult, but they're only difficult because if you don't think about what you're doing.
I think I inadvertently caused a conflict.
Why?
I went to see what they're doing in the living room for a second. And I was sitting near, oh look, a forklift thing.
Yep. Kitty, Muttermus, you can't be on my computer. You actually caused my computer to crash whenever you do that.
He just wants to surf on the internet, man. Come on, be a bro. And I was about to get up and go, and Mike's like, hey, you were sitting on a pillow, and I was like, what? I didn't realize it. So he went to move the pillow, so I just took the opportunity to come in here because I wanted to lay back down. Well, I guess Nancy thought I was upset. So she's like, hey, you didn't have to leave. And I was like, oh no, I left because I was tired. I wasn't feeling good. I said, it's just a coincidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, you know that sound whenever you put a phone near a
Yeah.
you know, a phone near a speaker? That
Yeah, interference.
yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like whenever you set off explosions in this game.
I've heard that a
Whenever
few
you're about to
times.
set.
When you're about to.
Yeah, whenever you hit the button, you hear which makes me think they maybe simulate like your radio being interfered by the
Yeah, like this.
yeah,
like
like your radio
these
is being
lights.
interfered.
The music is kind of dynamic, and the lights on the ship. Cause like whenever you start breaking through the hole, it starts turning red.
Mm-hmm.
When you cut through the glue or whatever.
Wait a minute, do you have the ability to buy explosive charges now?
Not yet. I gotta be rank 6.
Valuable object
Really?
processed.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Credits deposited.
At least when I look at the upgrade thing, the first thing is 6.
Alright.
So what do I do with the forklift thing?
Oh, the forklift just goes into the bin, the barge.
I like using my body weight to make things shift when they're heavier than me.
Well, you are in
I like-
space, so technically your momentum is doing something.
I mean,
You,
I feel clever being able to use my head like that. I mean,
yeah, I know.
like how I'll go quickly on something that's lodged and it's heavier, and then I'll grab it with the grabber, and it'll be like I'm swinging on it to knock it loose.
I know, like using your head to, I was gonna make a funny joke, but I decided not to. Like using your head as a battering ram.
Yeah.
There we go. It's a perfect way to do something, right?
Processing valuable object.
Don't you want, no, isn't that a dream of yours to use your head as a battering ram?
Mm-hmm. It's my lifelong dream.
It works, doesn't it?
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
You know, this is the only game where the explosive upgrades, like the explosion's smaller, not bigger. And you would almost think, like, where you're at, oh, it would be more. I'd like to see it bigger, but where you're at, but you know,
But when you're dealing with lots of tight spaces,
yeah, you. Wait a minute. It being smaller is a much better idea, but the pyrotechnicking it goes, but bigger. Right?
yeah, yeah, that's right.
How past my weight is that? 700 kilograms. No, that's 2,335 kilograms. Yeah, I'm not moving that.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
The cities on Earth don't make a ton of sense. They're sprawling messes of 1,000 years of conflict. But not the cities on Mars. The cities on Mars are perfect. Above, in orbit, you can see the plains, nice big flat spots where we drop the heat shields on a perfect approach vector. And once a heat shield touches down, that's when the cities activate. Several kilometers out from the plains in a beautiful little circle around the site, people emerge from their habs and head out to work the new heat shield, cutting up and harvesting the rock. And they do it fast, real fast, sending those rocks off to Olympus. So, another Roy can come on down. I love the interlocking circles of these landing zones. Like chainmail of industry and wealth across the face of Mars.
This guy's obsessed with Mars.
What?
I got an audio log about a man obsessed with Mars.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I'm adjusting a pillow. I was trying to get Silver to come say hi so we can tell him stuff. I'm a little more comfortable now.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Yes, 3 in a row. Thruster override. Uh-oh.
Salvage destroyed. Please
No.
avoid damaging valuables.
Oh no, what did I do? Get the fuck out of here. Oh no, Seth. I messed up.
What'd you do?
Well, you know that switch I always ignored next to the thruster?
Oh, you pulled that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not supposed to pull that. That's your
Well-
warning.
Well, now look at the mess.
By the way, I didn't know that. I read the tooltip that said, if you don't have a key, you can pull this, and there's a chance it might blow up, and there's a chance it might not. So I guess you got the chance that it blew up, didn't you?
Additional goals
I never pulled it before. It said emergency override, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. I couldn't get into this pressurized section, so I just I set a what do you call it? I set a explosive charge onto its side.
salvage deposit accepted.
Mhm.
Credits transferred.
Wait a minute, why isn't this working?
Well, on the bright side, it's gonna be easier to scrap the rest of it.
Great.
Right, Seth?
I guess. You should have seen what I did. I took a deck charge
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
and I just set it off like a slice into a piece of the hole that was pressurized, and it just. At first, I thought it was actually gonna. At first, I thought, oh, it's just gonna vent out of that slice. No. it did what I expected it should have done.
Lights aren't
blew
worth a
the-
whole lot, are they?
Valuable object.
Depends which lights you're using, but
deposit.
on average, no.
Anyways, what happened?
Doke.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Deposit accepted.
Oh, one more cut. Okay, no, I should have done that. Whatever.
Cutter, looks like you used your last tether. Head on over to the kiosk.
Sometimes I think the explosive decompressions are a little too dramatic.
Yeah.
Salvage secured.
I had this ship that I completely tore apart, and all that was left was the airlock. And the airlock was closed, I think, and I didn't realize it. And
Yeah.
I cut into the airlock, and then all hell broke loose.
Salvage secured. Account
And the
credit
airlock was
applied.
the only piece left that was able to be compressed, by the way.
I know.
Just that
I've
one
done
little
that
piece
before.
of, just that one little spot.
I know. I would expect it to do a push, but that's it. But no, it does more than a little tiny push, right?
Yeah. It's like
It
all
does,
hell broke loose.
Yeah.
Warning. Tethers depleted.
After a certain point, tethers become vital.
Yes.
I mean, if you want to take the ship apart, you do.
Better believe they are.
Warning. No tethers remaining.
I just see them as a valuable time saver. You could just tether large chunks and then be done with it.
What's that?
You can just tether chunks of this of the craft and be done with it.
Yeah, but it only lasts so long. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, exactly. Well, sometimes that's the only way you can move some of these parts. Because
I found that I can move a lot of it, but I don't.
once it
I'll
gets to
move
a
'em a
certain
little.
weight, it doesn't.
Yeah, I know.
Glass isn't worth much either, is it?
Not really. I mean, if you get it, you might as well dump it, but not really.
If it's over if it's 1,000 kilograms and over, you can't really pull or push it. It's over your weight limit.
Yeah, you can upgrade that weight limit, but yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these sides are 1,000.
Yeah, you're not gonna move it much. Where does this go? This whole thing goes in. Alright. It's a roof too. Alright. I like how electronics still spark even though there's no freaking way they're gonna have any power in them whatever.
Yeah. Whee.
That's the arms section taken care of. What makes this a lot harder is the fact that whenever you're taking apart an AI ship, it's just nothing but pain and misery for you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Especially these big ships because they have like multiple airlocks, like 1 or 2 airlocks.
Be sure to always budget
Sometimes
for
3 or
repair
4.
costs.
And you could get stuck in one because the AI decides it doesn't want to open it. It's like it's trying to preserve itself.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love the fact that the vessel only has to be unoccupied for 3 days for the scrapyard to get it. Well, open space for 3 days. I bet if it's imported, it doesn't count.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
You're close to the large ships like I am. Like I do. You know that?
Yep.
Actually, they call them medium ships, but you don't want to know what a large ship looks like.
Deposit accepted.
I think that's everything. I think they should just pull slide on off now. Oh no, first.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
I didn't cut that, did I? It's still stuck on in some way. It shouldn't be. It should be free. Why can't I move it?
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit
Edged.
transferred. Material deposited.
It's a free moving object now. Why is this still stuck here? It comes right. Oh, there.
Caution. Tether supplies running low. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Alright, I'll be back.
Okay.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
I'm back.
Hello.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
How are you doing?
About to move on to the next ship.
Ow, what'd I bump into? Boom.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Damn it. Gets hard to aim sometimes.
Oh, by the way, I think you'll love this. Later, you get a bonus to your, a charge boost to your blaster.
Cool.
Yeah.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited. Processing valuable object. Credits awarded. Deposit accepted.
You'll love this part too, Q. Eventually, you'll need 2 tethers for things.
Joy.
And that is because you need something to pull evenly. Not because it's heavy, but because you need to pull it evenly.
I've already kind of encountered that. There's a
Yeah.
few parts on some of these last 2 ships where if I pull from one of the corners, it twists, and then it loses momentum because the tether snaps.
Yep. So you need to evenly pull.
Alright, that's the whole ship. Took
How
me
close I
6
am to
hours.
I'm pretty close to abandoning the shipment. But we'll see. I might just complete the work order and be done.
2.8.
Work. Yeah, select this place. It's messed up because I did not vent this right.
Someone tried to talk me into buying Far Cry 5 because it's on sale. to play co-op with them, and I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, it depends which Far Cry. Far Cry
5.
5, eh. I liked Far Cry 4.
Yeah, that one
Remember?
was yeah, that one was the best one as far as like details and things go. The malaria was a hit and miss, but still.
No, that's Far Cry 2 you're talking about.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Far Cry 2 is pretty good too.
Yeah, the details of the games have gone downhill since 2. Split Saw.
They have some good villains though, apparently. Well, some people like the villains. Like the beach one, I think that is for. Villain is pretty good. He's freaking insane. You know, really. Well, that being said, he's both insane and sane at the same time. It's scary. I think 5 is one that you're in the Himalayas with, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Because
Never played it.
that is the quickest Far Cry game to beat.
I played some of 3, and then I played Blood Dragon expansion.
I think 5. I think 5 is the quickest one to beat. You know why?
Why? Because co-op?
No. Because you don't even have to play the game to beat it. There's literally an ending where you just sit in the chair and then the main villain takes you to your mother's grave, lets you spread the ashes, and then you just leave.
That sounds interesting.
Yes. Because I think it's implied that he's your actual dad.
What's the point of adding the extra cross-scanner stuff?
What?
The scanner stuff.
Oh, it helps you read systems and stuff. I actually thought it wouldn't be useful, but it is far more useful than I originally gave it credit to be.
Yeah, I had like 1,300 points, so I got the thruster retrograde upgrade. I got the booster thing with the gun, and I got a scanner upgrade.
Yeah, that scanner is far more useful than it has any right to be. You could actually figure out where the reactor is instantly, and go, oh.
I see.
And also let you hunt down those freaking AI cores quickly. Did I clean this thing out already? If I did, all I gotta do is cut it, right? Oh, I need this. You see what you need to do for your quota, though. Jeez, Q. You just need to salvage 2 thruster class 1s. You know that?
Yeah, well, one of them got blown up.
By I assume by a totally unrelated reason, right?
Oh yeah, I totally didn't hit the switch.
Yeah, I thought so. You're too perfect to do that, aren't you?
Yes.
You would never just accidentally hit the switch.
Yeah, I would never. I knew everything.
I didn't say you knew everything. I just said you would never make that. You'd never make that elementary mistake.
That's
Right.
right. I wouldn't make the mistake because I know.
Mhm. And knowing's half the battle, from what I heard. There we go. More slice, and this is free, right? We're free, right? No, we're not. Forgot to take that out, whatever that is. Alright, we're free. Oh, the stuff in here just burns. Whatever that is, though.
I gotta buy repair kits.
Yeah, I just scam by a ton of them.
Welcome to Vintage-Ron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Like 50 at a time.
Thank you for your purchase.
You know why?
Because I'm out.
Huh?
Because I'm out.
Yeah, but you know why I buy so many at a time?
Have a nice
So you can repair stuff.
Well, not even that. It's I'm gonna need them eventually, so might as well just buy them.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I like bulk buying is usually a good idea.
Because I'll forget.
Yeah, like how I just forgot the last 3 times until just now. I've been going with like 30% equipment.
Salvage secured. Credits
Hey,
deposited.
man, that is my life.
Well, I keep thinking, oh, I'll fix it when I'm out. I don't think, oh, I'll buy the repair kits
Yeah.
here. In my head, it's the shop.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Of course, I could try to find more in the ships.
You could, but what's the
Oh,
likelihood that you
no.
are?
I'm an idiot.
Oh, explosive decompression. Congratulations, Q.
Come back.
How does that make you feel?
I did that on purpose.
Mm.
That was intentional. You see,
Oh, it was?
yeah. You see,
Warning. Workday limits are out of bounds.
You see, I couldn't be bothered with the trivial tiny things. I'm only here for the important stuff.
That is not my fault, game. I was doing everything in my power to stop that from going into the
Salvage
processor.
secured. Account credit applied.
What's that thing? Oh, I know what that is.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
See, it just made my job easier. It's all part of the plan.
I'm sure it made your job easier in your dreams somewhere. I can't wait till you have have to start taking care of these larger ships. And then you realize your explosive decompression issue, now 90% of the ship is just spread across the entire
Valuable
field.
object processed. Credits awarded.
And the other half of the ship just don't know where it went.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
All you know is it exploded in one direction, and there's just parts strewn everywhere. So tiny that you just give it up king for them.
Air pressure level
Just got these
increasing.
things off, right? Yeah, all these things are free.
Airlock pressure levels increasing. Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Hello, stranger. I can say that because I'm pretty sure whoever finds this, well, I'm not gonna know you, and you won't know me. You see, when I left Earth, I didn't really have anyone to miss because everyone I knew died in the Great Quake.
The Great Quake.
The big one. Still don't know how I survived. Guess I was lucky. So I thought, what the heck? Snagged the first ticket to Mars I could find. Started out as a janitor. Yeah, humans used to do it before the bots came in. And one day, someone asked me if I knew how to cook. I lied, said yes. Felt bad for
Wait a
the
minute, did that
poor
this entire
bastards that had
section?
to eat my mistakes for the first couple of months. Turned out I was a
Yes.
pretty decent chef.
I think this is
Well,
the entire
I
first
didn't
section.
quite leave the legacy I had hoped. So few of us ever do, I guess. So I'm leaving this message to you, stranger, in the hopes that it helps you with yours. Just be kind, stranger. Be kind. I spent a lot of years angry with the world for everything wrong in my life. When I should have been just thankful I had a life in the first place. Just be kind. Kindness has a way of coming back around, if you catch my drift. Just be kind. Thanks.
So this audio log is about a dude. I guess he's passing on or something like that. And apparently there was something called the Great Quake.
Uh-huh.
And he went to Mars.
Oh, yeah, I know that guy.
And he's like, be kind.
Yep. got that one before.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
It's kind of depressing, you know?
What?
It's just depressing.
That guy? I
Yeah,
think he lived a good life.
stuff you think about. What makes you think that?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Jeez, really? Sure, I thought I cut that pretty good.
You didn't. A legacy can mean a lot of things, can't it?
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits
And he
transferred.
got out and he survived, didn't he?
Yeah. He said he spent so much time of his life being mad instead of being kind.
Yeah, he'll get over it.
I'm guessing he died sometime after that.
Oh no, he'll get over it.
Because that sounded like something you kind of send as a last message.
I think he'll get over it. does sound like he died of old age, though. So I mean, at least he did die in the quake.
That's right.
He died on Mars.
Or in space.
No, he said he was a farmer. He was a farmer on Mars.
They said he got a job as a janitor, and then he started cooking for someone, and got decent at it,
Yeah.
or something like that. Shit.
It's like Q's best friend.
What's that mean? What do you mean?
He got decent at cooking. Sounds like someone that you'd want to meet.
Maybe.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
He also had it pretty
Fuel
rough, didn't he?
supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack.
I can relate, I guess.
Everyone he knew abandoned him. And by abandoned him, I mean they all died, but I mean, that is technically abandoning you.
Yeah.
How mean of them, right, Q?
Oh yeah.
How could they just die on him like that?
How dare they?
Die because they were crushed underneath the building. Or caught on there because they were crushed underneath the building that was burning. Q,
Yeah.
looks like you're, what is wrong with you?
I don't know.
It kind of looks like your oxygen mask has, I mean, your mask has, yeah. Your helmet broke.
Scared the hell out of me.
It's the first time I've ever seen a helmet break.
I was using the booster thing.
What booster thing?
Fuel
I
levels
upgraded the
restored.
booster.
How do you make it go faster?
Huh?
How'd you make the booster go faster?
You hold it down.
Uh,
Yeah, and apparently I ricocheted off of whatever I was trying to move. I guess.
I see.
I mean, I unlatched the thing, so I thought if I did that it'd be fine, but no. Apparently it weighing more is still...
Of course it's gonna hurt you if it hits you.
No, it didn't hit me, I was pushing it away from me.
Oh.
And remember how I was telling you, if it's heavier than you, you can't really push it, and then you were like... And then you told me to upgrade the booster thing. So I thought, oh okay,
Your
so...
rocket boosters?
No, the fucking push tool thing. I don't
Oh.
know what the hell it's called.
Oh
Grapple?
yeah, the chart. Yeah, the grapple. Yeah, that works pretty well sometimes. Until it doesn't.
Yeah, I was pushing away one of the sightings. And, well... It being heavier than me still didn't change, it still it still took priority. And what I think happened was when I pushed it, I ricocheted off of it.
Jeez.
It was
That's
actually right,
hilarious.
yeah, it was this one right here, where the thing's in.
That is actually hilarious, you. Not gonna lie. It makes sense this job is very dangerous, doesn't it? I mean, how many tons of we moving on a tether? Right in front of us, not even. I also like the no smoking sign on our dockyard. Like, how in the freak on our berth? Like, how in the freak am I supposed to smoke here?
I noticed that too. I noticed that. That's like one of the first things I noticed.
Look, you should be giving the man a award if he figures out a way to smoke in this environment. Wait a minute. Maybe I need that. Oh, that's not coming off because I haven't cut that off yet, have it? Is it? Dunk. There we go. Yeah, now the grapple's at 66%. Blah, blah, blah. It was at 100% when I first started this. Oh, it turns out that you can hurt your grapple by grappling things that are heavier than you.
You mean if it breaks the grapple? Like if it turns red and snaps?
No.
Because I sometimes use them to slingshot. Like this, I'll use it to reel myself back in a little bit.
No, I think that's fine. I think it's whenever you try to actively move something that's heavier than you. If that makes sense.
Salvage secured.
Like if you're tugging on something and you're not moving, but it's not moving either. And you're playing that vicious game.
I guess so.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
User entered
Good
your channel.
evening, Seth. Good evening, Q. And sorry I didn't reply because I was in a squad with 4, so...
Greetings, Hannibal.
Don't you fucking call me Hannibal, bastard.
Oh, I thought that was a good thing.
No.
I'm sorry. Can you forgive me?
Boys. So Seth, how are you feeling today?
Salvage secured.
Okay.
Better?
Yeah.
Mate, this class in 3 is going to be insane in the 8.7 video.
I'll cough about my lungs later.
Invite Q.
What?
Alright.
What are we doing? Are we doing 9.0?
No, Cute's playing this game for some reason.
Yeah,
What game is that?
I was trying to take apart spaceships. But
Well, I
keep...
want to do my, I need to do the arcade assault round arcade, and I don't want to do it by myself.
This is Shipbreakers.
You wanted? He's talking about War Thunder stuff.
I know. Me and Q are playing Shipbreakers.
Well,
Shipbreakers or shipbreakers?
Shipbreakers, like
I thought
you
said
know.
shit.
it
Yeah.
doesn't. I have to finish it before I quit. Because if I quit, I can't come back. It doesn't save exactly
The
where you
ship.
left off on the ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm almost done though.
My butt out.
Valuable object
Oh yeah,
processed.
they also have a
Credit
funny take
awarded.
on ghost ships.
Yeah, you need to hear about this.
They're the ghost ships are ships that were taken over by AI. So airlocks open and close and stuff like that on you.
Interesting.
Yeah,
It's
spooky
like
things
alien
happen.
isolation shit. Alien isolation shit.
Yeah, spooky stuff happens, and then it's just all because of an AI.
Yeah, no, you can fuck off for that shit, because I'm not dealing with that shit. I get enough of that with the fucking alien isolation. That thing's fucking terrifying. That's just an alien.
Object accessible.
Well, I mean, you're a shipbreaker. All you gotta do is
Take it
sever
apart.
the AI. Yeah, you're taking it apart. The worst thing that thing can do is it goes to decompression you.
You get to pick if it's a ghost ship or not. Usually,
Yeah. Yeah, you.
I've
It's
tried
basically
one.
like Phasma. It's like Phasma then, but on a ship.
What's Phasma?
Phasmophobia that goes in.
I haven't
where you go
played
in
it.
a house and you-
No. No, it's like each ship you just take apart. You just pick a ship, you take it apart, and then you start over again. It's
Yeah,
more
but,
like
but creepy shit can happen.
It's
if you
not
wanted to.
inherently a scary game.
No, it's not. It's mostly.
I don't
a
like
peaceful
scary
game.
games that much.
Nah, it's just a peaceful game. You just kind of
Oh, okay.
Credit
relax above what used to be the Earth and now is a desert world.
Well, getting
salvage
there.
secured.
Yeah,
There's
I
not
mean
much grass.
the only habitable place is Canada, and that place is not habitable to begin with. So we're living in the desert, boys.
Or Mars.
Yeah, we could live on Mars.
Well, in the intro, it said that we've basically conquered the whole solar system,
Yeah,
and we have interstellar travel,
yeah,
and the Earth is,
Salvage deposit accepted.
a bad place to
Credit
live.
transferred.
yeah.
I mean, South America still looks.
The solar system's been turned into a big industry, and people inhabit Mars and stuff.
I mean, Florida doesn't exist anymore, so that's
Salvage secured.
not even a plus.
Yeah, but we have New
New York's gone.
Australia.
Oh yeah, New Australia. Yeah, New Australia is a good place to live. I don't even know what happened to old Australia, but New
Remember-
Australia seems decent.
Any mention of the robot god is illegal.
Yeah, in New Australia, any mention of robot god is
Or
illegal.
AI.
Applied.
Or AI to any extent.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget about the independent state of Idaho, too. That exists too. I can only assume that the United Kingdom sunk beneath the ocean. Because I don't see it. But that being said, I'm also just hovering over, like,
Yeah, where we're orbiting, it's above South America and North America,
Yeah.
so
well, not orbiting, we're in geostation, but yeah, where we're at, we can't see it. Can't see
Yeah.
Newfoundland, though. No, wait a minute, that is Newfoundland, no? Wait a minute. Jeez, I gotta orient myself, because, like, part of the planet's flooded, so it's really hard for me to tell.
yeah, it looks weird.
The Great Lakes are still there. No, Newfoundland's there. Mind.
It also looks kind of haunting.
I mean,
At least to me, it does. But
looking for South America looks pretty good. It's still. Georgia looks correct. It is nothing but red clay.
Sounds about right. Apparently there was like some cataclysmic events or something.
Salvage the
I don't see the ice cap, so I can only assume that's the vent. Hey, look, a hurricane. We did our job correctly, polar bears. We got rid of the polar bears. Now the penguins will thrive.
Penguin fries.
Don't worry, too. The kangaroos will also take over the world.
Fucking hell, that's close.
The penguins will be thankful.
Yes. I also cute. Hey, cute. You know who actually made the dodo bird extinct?
Who?
It was the British.
And how did they do that?
It tasted better than chicken, apparently.
There's this one.
And they just hunted it to extinction. They were all on one island. And they were flightless, stupid birds. The British took care of their problems.
Yeah.
With help from the other countries.
I heard from this one, from someone. Now, their family is Spanish, so there's a bit of superstitions usually. But the saying went like this: was that the bird came up to people too much and was too friendly, and that's why it got eaten, because it let its guard down too much.
Hey.
Is what happened with the dodo. And so that is
also true.
So that gives that. So that's an excuse for them to be hateful to people and untrustworthy.
Look, those dodos, don't let them fool you. They know things.
Them dodos are ancient.
Yeah.
Well, I just tore that ship in half.
Age of Sail, they were hunted to. Or dodos. Not really. Well, I'm curious how they tasted. Everyone just decided to go hunt them to extinction, but
Makes you wonder if it's actually true.
Oh yeah, and there was also the British penguins? Yeah, the British had penguins on the British Isles too, I think. Penguins. Ah, well, they also clubbed to death. I think. I also could just be spit. But also that sounds funny too.
Be free.
Credits deposited.
Detonate.
Alright, so I separated the cockpit from the rest, well, the front section. I just chunked a big chunk of it into the processor.
Yeah, I'm trying to slice this thing off. What's keeping it here? Is that what's keeping it off?
Warning. Tethers
How's your
depleted.
day going, Silver?
Warning. No tethers
Woke up
remaining.
2 hours ago.
Ah, so you had a good day.
No, I woke this morning. Well, not this morning, but yesterday morning. I was up at.
With Silver, how much?
11 left at 11 PM yesterday. Not today. But Saturday, Friday night, and then didn't finish until 9, and then didn't get home, and then didn't go to sleep until 5
Tethers restored.
PM yesterday. So I was fucking, as soon as my head hit that pillow, it was
Is your year going better than last year?
what did I just?
Huh?
I don't know yet.
Ah,
What day is this?
yeah. It's 2021.
Feels like a Monday. Mate, we're gonna be through this month within a week. I guarantee you, this month will be over within. And then we'll be at Christmas within 3 weeks.
Again?
Yeah, that's how it is.
What are you gonna get on your second Christmas of the month?
Another curved screen monitor?
Another what?
Ah,
Another curved screen monitor? I've got two. I've got one curved screen right now, and then I look over to my normal flat screen monitor, and I'm like,
Valuable object processed.
ah.
fuck, it hurts! Because my eyes have adjusted curve. When I look at my flat screen monitor, and then look over at the curve doesn't even look curved, it looks flat. But I know it's curved, and it's fucking doing my head in. It dwarfs. So the other monitor is half the size of this one. This one's a 32-inch. No, not half. It's probably about. It's about a quarter smaller.
What kind of graphics card do you have?
Graphics card. Have the. Oh, I need to find it. I'll tell you now. I have the GeForce RTX 2060 Super Dual.
26. Okay.
2060 Super. And then i7 9700 i7 i-core processor.
That's not bad.
I've been streaming this for Seth and stuff.
Yeah, you
I
can look at
haven't even, Seth, I didn't even show you a picture of it, did
what?
I? Let's see. Oh, my
piece.
phone's dead.
Raw material processed.
Oh, we'll pick it
Credits
up.
deposited.
Ah,
Do I need to get up?
have a
Then
water
grab-
cooled,
Yeah, but I like water cooled, but if that thing fucking goes wrong, then your PC's fucked.
I just got the CPU water cooled. Everything else isn't. It's
Salvage
just one of
deposit
those
accepted. Credits transferred.
independent loops.
Yes, but again, if it goes wrong, your PC's fucked.
And that's why you have a warranty.
Yeah, but that warranty only lasts a year.
Eh,
Just make sure it breaks
I've had
within a
one for-
year, and then you send it back, and then you get another 3-year warranty.
hey, I've done that before.
Did it work? Did you get another 3-year warranty?
No, I did that before on a cell phone. Got a warranty on it, then broke it. And immediately got my money back. And got my money back for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
And
get
bought
my
the new model phone. I didn't do that again, man, because it was easy. It's just, eh.
I'm gonna have to fix my grappler. It's like 10%. It looks like buckwheat.
It's a lot more than that.
I got it on the.
It's a lot more than that, Q.
Yeah, no.
Are you seeing what he's doing?
Yes.
You are?
What's it? Did I get no, I didn't get a screenshot. Fuck.
Are you really looking at what I'm doing? Cause that's been a mess.
Yeah, it has been a mess.
Even my thrusters are like, fuck this.
There we go.
My thruster stopped working a while ago. Or like there should have. If I cut this thing free yet? Who knows at this point? No, we haven't.
Okay.
Oh no, that's just the setup. Fuck. Fuck, I'll send you this stuff on Discord.
I'm having a hard time pulling this
It's
damn thing apart.
It's my...
What are you doing right now, Silver?
Material deposited.
He's sending me stuff.
I'm sending you Seth. Yeah, nice one, Seth. I don't even think I have you on Discord.
Ah, don't worry about it. Send it through Steam or something.
Oh yeah, that would work. To be honest.
It says I'm not online mainly because I'm sharing my library with Q and I'm playing the same game. So I have to be offline. so
Yeah,
he
we
can play.
share our libraries together because we're like brothers.
Fuck off, is that
Wink.
sharage?
What's that?
Fuck
Secured.
you,
Credits
will you
deposited.
fucking prick.
But I'll play
Yeah,
War Thunder
fuck
with
you,
you.
you fucking game.
I'll play War Thunder with you guys if I don't have to update it. Please, God, don't let me update it.
No, I don't think there's an update for it.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
I can't even send you that shit.
How the hell do I get this paneling off?
What?
Just I'm trying to get the hull off the side of this thing. Do I have to
Oh,
cut
I
out the
just think-
fuel?
Did you purge the lines?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you can cut those red things now if you purge the lines.
Have
You
seen
can also
that?
just take whole panel off.
That's what I was trying to do, but it won't. It won't budge. I've been
Have a
trying to
look.
remove the reactor. Yep, it was the fuel lines keeping it there.
Yeah, the fuel lines.
Take that, bitch. Man, this ship's a mess. Wee. Whoops. We're just gonna pretend like I didn't send that flying out into space.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Yeah.
See, thumbs up. Did a good job. Now I can finally get that fuel chamber out. And the reactor.
I love your enthusiasm to get that reactor out, Q. That reactor, man, it's a
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
And this fucking airlock.
yeah. Who needs airlocks?
Trying to. Stop it. Fucking triggers.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Go on, y'all gonna get out of here. Y'all gonna get.
Valuable object processed.
Why don't you show him the laser cutter? I look her.
Which laser cutter?
You know, the one that draws on a line.
Yeah, I've been using it.
Tethers depleted.
Here, I'll show him. I'll use it for this, I'll use it for the, the power thingy.
Accepted for processing.
Reactor.
Credits deposited.
Uh-oh. I pulled the reactor out. No.
Warning.
You
Electrical
only
damage.
have like how many seconds?
Note that excess electrical damage has been found to negatively
Salvage
impact
secured.
long-term job
Credits
satisfaction.
deposited.
We're not going to talk about this.
Warning. Tethers depleted.
Almost killed myself.
Object not
I accidentally pulled the reactor out, and it went out of my field of the grab, and the grappler released it, and then I started getting electrocuted by it. So I had to panic to grab it and throw it to the barge.
Warning. No tethers remaining.
Silver.
Welcome to Vintage 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
I don't think Silver's here, Seth.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Oh man,
What?
don't you hate it when you launch something to the barge and it breaks?
Yes, that happens to me a lot. You guess what? 7 million credits
Good job.
for the complete destruction of that ship I was
Credit
deconstructing.
Yeah, I launched the computer thing in the thruster area down, and apparently it broke on the way down, so I failed an objective. All part of my greater plan, of course. It was all part of the plan. I meant for that to happen. Right, Seth?
Mhm.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oh, Silver's back. I was telling you about stuff. We were. And I almost killed myself with the reactor.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
I'm almost done stripping this thing apart. Silver, did you see how I made the cuts? Silver, don't yell at me. Did you see how I made the cuts using the laser?
Deposit accepted.
The giant laser.
Oh, Seth. Did,
Yeah, it's like
you
it's like
watch that
Metal
video?
Gear Rising. You ever played Metal Gear
Yeah, I
Rising?
watched some of it.
So I can't remember if I recorded it or not, if I edited it out or not. But Q's plane was slightly broken.
Oh. That sounds interesting.
You ever played Metal Gear Rising?
It's in the BF. No, I have not.
Well, in that game, you can cut up things to anywhere you want to any degree, and you can kind of do that in this.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
But in this, you can't cut nanocarbons, though.
Trying to see where it is.
Did you see Most kill myself with a reactor?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
So Seth, if you go to 1334, you'll see Q's in broken.
So 34 minutes in?
No, 13 minutes in.
13. Okay.
13 minutes, 34 seconds.
15 minutes in.
4.
Okay. I'm close enough. 32. Oh.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Huh.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I've had that happen before. It is an interesting thing. I thought they got rid of that glitch.
They did.
Well, it's back.
Yep.
Cute. By the way, were you gliding during that way?
I think he was.
Was that when my engine was dead and I was gliding back to the airfield?
Credits awarded.
Yeah.
And your entire plane was nothing but a skeleton?
Maybe to him.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, who's filming this? Oh, Silver. Okay, never mind.
Me? Yeah. I was recording it.
Valuable object processed. Credit awarded.
Hey, Silver, does this game look interesting to you at all? There's Silver. I know I have him on my friends.
You do.
Oh, there's.
Material
Stupid.
deposited.
Where's Thunder?
Ooh. You spoke about pizza in that fucking video, and now I'm hungry.
What?
You spoke about pizza and while I was recording it, and I was hungry then.
I
And
always
I'm
talk
hungry
about
now,
pizza.
so all I heard all I heard just now was fucking pizza. I was like, fuck's sake.
I'm kind of hungry now. Which is good because I was nauseous all day.
Seth, did you see that? Sorry, no, I don't think I did. I was in 9.0 game yesterday before I went to work, and
Deposit accepted.
I got, I think it was 7 or 8 kills and 3 assists without 1 death in my 9.0 Level 1A1 Level 44.
Huh. Let me check something. Did I send you that picture a while ago? Yes, I did send you that
I'll have
picture of
to-
that
Caution. Tethered
of that
supplies are low.
plane.
The
That
terrain
disintegrated.
fucked up.
Yeah.
And that one.
Deposit
If I have one of the, if I have one of those old pictures, it's in my actual Steam screenshots. I think I switched on my library. Actually switched computers.
Replays, here we go. Open the folder.
I sent Seth the replay where I was backing up while that
again.
M4 was chasing me,
Yeah, no, you said.
but he never looked at it though.
material deposited.
We need to shun him. Shame, 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 shame.
Well, you never looked at the fucking one I done, so don't you dare.
Yeah, but
start
I have an
with-
excuse. I just got out of the
No,
hospital.
no, you don't. You don't have an excuse. Stop fucking.
Yes, I do.
You got an excuse because you know you haven't.
I've been trying to sleep.
Oh, it says that you don't want to sleep.
Ah, here we go. This is an old screenshot.
It's hard to explain. My brain is just messed up right now, okay?
Don't give me that shit, dude.
Raw
Don't
material
you give me that,
processed.
don't give me that.
Credit deposited.
Message. What the fuck is that? It's a corpse of Navy ships.
Yes.
It is a court. It is a tower of naval ship.
Yes, that during the beta for ships, that's what they did.
Yeah, that happened. Everyone spawned on top of each other.
Yep.
I,
There you go,
we,
Sam.
we both took a picture of it. It was hilarious. I think I recorded it too.
And here's wait a minute.
That's back when I was in Georgia.
Copy page here. And paste that. And then there's this. This is a very old oops.
Deposit accepted.
I'm gonna go slap my sister until I shut the fuck up. She's actually pissing me off.
Yeah, well, they do then. Until they stop existing in your life and you can only wish you could figure out why. Why can't you ever hear from them? Why don't you ever exist?
That is not compatible.
And then you realize instead of crying about it constantly, you just pretend like they don't exist anymore either. And try to make a new family of your own.
Material processed. Credits deposited.
Oh, so here we go, Seth. This is my, this is the setup at the moment. This isn't the picture of the pizza. This is the
Pizza?
picture of the...
Did someone say pizza?
No, it's not like pizza.
I want some pizza.
Deposit
That's the
accepted.
setup, and then obviously this is the self. I mean, everything goes just a shitty ways. I need to get this removed.
Table management. Out about that.
I care about it. Messy, I'm not about a messy person. That's the basic.
Why isn't it sending me? Are you sending it to me or you?
Discord. Discord.
Dis-
It won't send it through Steam because it's too fucking.
That's stupid.
You know. The image is too powerful. Fuck off, is it too powerful?
Yeah, Discord sucks.
Yeah, now I gotta open it.
Alright, I think that's everything.
Got my nice water speakers. I just need to try and connect them up to the.
Wait, we're doing 9.0?
Yep.
Right.
He's not even online yet.
Yeah,
I'm done. Yeah, I got a sticker. I'm done now.
What the fuck is that, Seth?
What?
Oh, that's you actually dying.
Yeah.
But your thing's just completely fucking gone.
Yeah.